Good day, guys. I'm Luis and Johnlin, and I'm going to discuss and teach you the laws related to network, specifically the telecommunications career regulations and laws technical standards. As an introduction, the Federal Communication Commission, or the FCC or commissions, has traditionally regulated telephone services under Title II of the Communications Act of 1934. States that telephone companies as common carriers make their services available to the general public at reasonable rates. The FCC has often refrained from imposing common carrier regulation when authorizing new services or in interviewing the regulatory treatment of existing services. The public interest benefits of classifying services as private or non-common carriage are thought to be promotions of competition, the satisfactions of customers, demand for individually tailored offerings, and the avoidance of unnecessary regulatory costs. The FCC has also taken this approach in other cases, going so far as to propose that certain long-distance service contracts could be considered private.
Now we are going to tackle about the definitions of common carriage under the Communications Act. In the 1934 Communications Act and legislative history provide little guidance. The NARUC 1 test for common carriage. Three criteria related to common carriage have been rejected. The NARUC 1 test had been broadly applied to new and existing services. And lastly, the contract service proposal. We are going to define what is technical standard. It is an established norm or requirements in regards to technical systems, usually a formal document that establishes uniform engineering or technical criteria, methods, processes, and practices. Can also be a controlled artifact or similar formal means and for calibration be developed privately or unilaterally, for example by a corporation, regulatory body, and military. In the list of computer standards, computer hardware and software standards are technical standards instituted for compatibility and interoperability between software systems, platforms, and devices. The following are the hardware and software standards and their versions and dates of release. Now we are going to tackle what is specification. Specification is a type of technical standard. It is often abbreviated as spec. It is an explicit set of requirements to be satisfied by a material, design, product, or service. In casual usage, under spec or over spec are used when something is worse or better than specified. Compare over engineering. Thought in general, such as for sizes. There is only a notion of in spec or out of spec, but better or worse. A technical specification may be developed by any of various kinds of organizations, both public and private. Now we are going to tackle its use. In engineering, manufacturing, and business, it is vital for suppliers, purchasers, and users of materials, products, or services to understand and agree upon all requirements. Often referenced by a contract or procurement document, provides the necessary details about the specific requirements. Specifications may be written by governance agencies, standards organizations like ESTM, ISO, CAN, DoD, and trade associations, corporations, and others. In addition, the people who use the item, like engineers, trade unions, are specified item like building codes, government, industry, have the responsibility to consider the choice of available specifications, specify the correct ones, enforce compliance, and use the item correctly. Validations of suitability is necessary. Hi everyone, I hope you've learned something in this tutorial entitled Laws Related to Network, specifically telecommunications, carrier regulations, and laws, technical standards. Jamatane!